guys, it's Kevin again, and I wanted to do a review on the new show that premiered on Lifetime last night called Whcih the Beast, and this is definitely a show I was looking forward to. I thought that it looked really cool, looked like it was going to be funny, but also it was some really great elements of witchcraft, and I watched the pilot, and it turns out that it is good. It is actually really good. The first half I didn't love, but I did really like the second half. Although I did like the first half, it wasn't horrible by any means, but I liked the second half more. So, let's just get into it. What I liked, what I didn't like about the show. Didn't really have any big, there wasn't anything like, I didn't really like that. But like the beginning, it was kind of like, okay, this is kind of silly, but then I really started to like it. But the basic plot of this is that, it tells this story of more witches. Basically, you have the mother Joanna, played by Julia Ormond, who is the mother of two daughters. You have Freya and then Ingrid. And the secret here is that she has actually kept this secret from her daughters that they are witches, and they're now starting to get exposed to it. And her mother is trying to, their mother is trying to keep it as far away as possible from them as she can. She doesn't want them to find out they're witches. Meanwhile, there's her Aunt Wendy, who actually does want them to learn about that they're witches. But there's definitely more to the story besides that. Because they're all living under these complicated curses, basically, that mess with their immortality, which I'll get to. But overall, I really enjoyed that show for that sense. And let's just jump into the performances and the characters. So first of all, you have Mother Joanna. Joanna is a very complex character because she stays the same age forever. She can't age. She can't change ages because of a curse. But she keeps having to give birth to her daughters after one of them dies. They all die, and then she has to rebirth them because they get killed in the youth. And so yeah, I thought that was definitely very interesting. But I really liked her character. I liked how good of a mother she was. She tried to keep it as far away from daughters as possible. She really does care about her daughters. She wanted them to live normal lives, but obviously that's not going to work. Then you have Aunt Wendy. Now, Aunt Wendy is their kind of wacky aunt. She actually only has 9 lives. She loses one in a car accident mere minutes in the episode. It's definitely going to be very interesting to see what's going to happen there. Her lives, could be running out, and there's a scene where she actually turns to a cat because she has 9 lives, and yeah, so that scene is kind of funny. Then you have Freya. Now Freya, I really liked her character. Freya is played by Jenna Tatum, and I really liked her character. She kind of had some stupid thing in the beginning, but now I understand why they did it. She is a bartender, and she had like this engagement party in the very beginning. There was this super rich and handsome doctor named Dash, who unfortunately Freya had been dreaming about this other guy, someone who turned out to be Dash's black sheep brother, Killian. And but before all this happens, Freya remembers she's engaged, and the problem is that Freya does not manage to sleep with Killian because a vengeful ex from 80 years earlier throws her into a vintage photo so he can kill her. So she knows that this can't happen to her because she's afraid that it's going to happen again. She doesn't want to get killed, obviously, so that's what's going on with her. Then you have Ingrid. Now, I liked Ingrid's character. I thought this was kind of cool. Now, Ingrid is this infertile co-worker who basically, the person she was working with really wanted to have a child. So she actually she actually made a spell that gave her a child. So, that's basically what happened with it. I thought that was really an interesting storyline, the way that worked. And yeah, so that's basically what happened. So you got some really good performances here. I really like all these women together. I think they all play off of each other really well. One of the things I love about the show is that it does not take itself too seriously. It is good. It is serious at some points, but it's also funny at some points, and I like that. And I really like the little twists that I just told you about. I think they're really cool plot twists in the way that they've kind of made these spells backfire on them and kind of not gone well for them over time, and I think it's really, really cool the way that's worked out. So yeah, I really enjoyed that aspect of the show as well. So, now I want to talk about some of the spoilers. So, if you haven't seen Witch of the Beast, and I'm just going to spoil some things for you. First of all, Joanna and Wendy are kind of dealing with the fact that someone who looks just like Joanna, except they have these yucky, like these big green eyes, basically wants to kill the woman. That's basically the creature that they're going to go against. This is this big green eye. You guys have probably seen in the poster. But they basically, this thing's going to permanently kill them. They can't come back, after this. They can't come back. This thing is going to kill them forever. And basically, until Green Eyes can do so, she's content with killing some nice neighbors and framing Joanna for the crime. And, but the thing is, Joanna actually ended up getting arrested, and Wendy was dead, and Freya is stuck in this photo. So it's basically left for Ingrid to save everyone. So we're definitely going to have to see what happens here. I thought that was really cool, the way that all unfolded. Freya died, and Ingrid's basically going to be the one to save everyone. I think this is going to be really interesting to see what happens. And like I said, I like the comedic aspect of the show, and I think it is a really cool premiere. So yeah, that's basically all I thought of the premiere. I thought it was a really, really good show. I think all four of these women work really well together. I just want you guys to know that this is not American Horror Story. It's very important to know that this is not American Horror Story, and it's not Charmed. It's not Charmed either, because these are four women who are actually very, very funny, but they also can do really good drama as well. So it's sort of like a dramedy, and I really like that. It's not soap operas by any means. At first I thought it was, but luckily it did not go that way. I thought it was gonna when she cheated on the guy, but then she realized that she was engaged, so obviously she didn't do anything. But yeah, I really enjoyed this show, and I definitely recommend you guys check it out. So, yeah. That's it for this review of Witch of the Beast, and let me know what you guys thought of the show. Did you like the comedic aspect of the show? Did you like it that didn't take itself too seriously? Who's your favorite of the witches? I think all of them are really cool. What do you think of the curses? What do you think of the plot twists? I think there's some really cool plot twists in there. That's it for my review. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Okay, bye!